Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Great Millstone of Virginia, as always, to give you the latest news, articles, lessons through the spirit and the power of Yahbashim Yahshua. And of course, as always, first and foremost, we want to give our praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. I want to say double honor to the elders of Great Millstone War for season of this truth. And of course, I want to say peace and blessings and salutation to Yah, come out that is putting this truth throughout the full earth, and lead to the best abilities, scatter the full earth, and then I want to say shalom. And of course, it's going to be like a quick lesson, commentary. We're on the road, so, we got, brothers here, but of course, like I said, we're going to go straight ahead. So we're going to start with 1 Peter's, the second chapter, from the verse. And it says, wherefore laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that we may grow by there, And of course, when you come to this truth for new brothers, like I say, you start from all the way from the beginning, man. Knowing who you are, by being Israelites, teaching them the curses, and then eventually when they grow, start learning their name, start reading, start speaking, and those are those, you start with the milk, you don't want to get too much knowledge, man, to the point where, it be too much where, quote unquote, you choke the meat, because, a lot of people, when they come into this truth, they want to learn really fast, man, they want to learn everything in one sitting, man, but, quote unquote, that's not how the Lord works, man, or even the world, same thing, like I said, if you come into like a new trade, or something like that, that you never did before, you're not going to learn that quick, man, you got to start from the bottom, you got to start from, you got to have a teacher. You got to have somebody teaching you, man. With that comes experience, man. So that's why it's better you take the sincere milk, man. Because a lot of people, that eat the meat, they get caught up in things, man, that they're not supposed to be teaching, man. The scripture says, or if we paraphrase, it says, the Lord will like those, that don't know much than somebody that knows a lot. Because when you know a lot, you become prideful. You become Mr. Know-it-all, and you think that nobody can teach you nothing, man. And the Lord's not looking for that, man. Looking for, the scripture says that the Lord is looking for the meek. It says what? That the meek and that the meek and the humble shall inherit the earth. According to Matthews, man. The Lord looking for people that's humble. That's coming in a low state, man. So the Lord will thereby increase you, according to the scriptures. You brothers got anything you want to say?
You got the apocrypha on your phone that you can show on the screen about this up?
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get
Sirach 3:21, but
yeah.
I know you screen recording, so you can just put it up on the
I got it.
You got it?
Sirach 3:21. Well, I'm on Sirach.
God. While that brother get that, I'm going to read that again. It says, wherefore laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and evil speakers, man. Because in the world, man, you was at somebody that you didn't like, or you was taught, especially in America, man, when they teach you that first of all, they would teach you to love each other and hold together and be strong. What's that saying? If we split up, become divided and conquer. Roughly paraphrasing, if brothers know what I'm talking about. If they be divided, you would conquer. Yeah, con. Yeah, con. But in actuality, man, when you be in a reality and situation, that's not how it is, man. Everybody's selfish, everybody, for themselves. And like I said, we're gonna see in those days when the scripture talks about how many lovers shall wax cold, man.
I got Sirach chapter 3 and 21. It says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee. Mm-hmm. It says, neither search the things that are above thy strength.
Yeah, so when you come to the truth, just take your time. It's like a kid on riding a bike, learning to ride a bike. You got the training wheels on. The kid don't just say fuck the training wheels and just start riding the bike. No, keep the training wheels off until you're able to ride without the training wheels, and you don't try to go past the step, your initial first step. And that's what the truth is like. So you shouldn't come in trying to see far out of your strength, because it's not like you're gonna. The more scriptures you attain, it's not like you're just gonna elevate in the Lord's eyes to a whole new position. Now the scriptures say study to show thyself approved, but you don't want to be doing it to think that it's elevating you oh, if I get these many scriptures, I'm gonna be above this brother, I'm gonna be above that brother. Like, that's not how it works. So you just go according to the spirit. You know, some brothers learn quicker than others. Some brothers can take in less. It takes them longer to take in the information, but that's okay. You know, the scriptures say according to the portion of faith that we've been given, the measure of faith. If the brother can find it, I can find that.
Yeah, brother, not the precept though. You know that. What was yours? You had something on?
It was Sirach 12 and 12, right?
Please, 22.
All right. Let me get to it right quick.
God. Like I said, brother made a point, man. That's why I'm saying, you know, me search on the things that are too hard for me, because sometimes, you know, for example, like I said, look, there are a lot of doctrine. Like I said, you look into whatever, you know, I mean, the scripture says, you know, it says many books are weary to the flesh, man. You know, so you try to use the scriptures and then, you know, incorporate it with another doctrine and another doctrine. You know, chakras, you know, flat Earth and whatever, man. You know, found those women, man. Which we know that, you know, spiritually, I mean, is what those philosophies, man.
Right.
I mean, now you all triple and double-minded, man. As the scripture says, what a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. You know, and we've seen that, man. You know, yeah, let's go to get into it, but don't go, you know, deep into it to the point where, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's gonna be too much for you, man.
Yeah, the book of Jasper, the book of Enoch. That ain't the doctrine. That ain't the truth. But you want to just gain as much as possible. Nah, you gotta be more. The lost book, this book, that book. Nah, man, just stick with what you've been given. And that's the videos that the elders are putting up, the videos that, you know, bros that are under the elders are putting up. And just learn from that. And really, you should always go back to the milk anyways, because a lot of times when you're in this thing for a couple of years, you forget the basic precepts. But the basic precepts is what cuts the Christians. The deep precepts is not what cuts these people that don't know the scriptures. They don't know the scripture, so you can easily cut them with what's the color of the Lord. What's the name of the Lord?
Come on.
Who are Edomites? Who are Jacob? It's easy to cut them with the milk. That's why it's important to always obtain and desire the milk, because that's the nourishment.
Come on. This is Sirach chapter 12.
No, Ecclesiastes.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, Khan. You know, that's right, man. You know, as I said before, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. You know, and then after that, you know, you try to, you know, like I said, try to, how do I say, entice another brother to be in doctrine, and, you know, he looking at you strange, and then, you know, depending on the situation goes, like I said, hey, the scripture says what? If it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect, man. So, you know, if you're part of the elect, you're not gonna be, you know what I mean, be caught by these antics. You know, you're not gonna go delve into it, try to add, you know. Hey, even says Revelations, the last chapter, it says what? Anybody that adds or take away from, you know, from the scriptures shall not enter the book of life, man. You know, so the Lord been telling us this, man. You know, the scripture says what? Behold, I come in the volume of the book, man. So ultimately, like I said, the scriptures is what you really need. Now, if you want to add on to, you know, like history and all stuff, yeah, it's important, you know. But ultimately, you know what? We go by faith, you know, and not by sight, man. You know.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. It says, and further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end, and much study is a wearing of the flesh.
Yeah, much study is wearing of the flesh. You know, so when you overstudy, you overloading yourself, you know, with something that you first get into, you're gonna, you know, ultimately you can bug yourself out for, you know, reading all those books, but ultimately you know, you're reading the scriptures so much, you know, it'll be a lot on you, man, and your spirit, you know, cannot handle that. That's what causes you know, to get frustrated, and then you start to, you know, put off the scriptures, and, you know, the scriptures speak about having a just balance, man. You know, the scriptures also speak about Isaiah, the 28th chapter or the 29th, it says here a little, there a little. So you got to read little by little, and as you build yourself up, then you can read, you know, longer chapters and things of that nature. But like the bros is going into, you know, desiring that milk, you know, because you have to be nourished up before you can, you know, eat the whole plate. You know, babies don't just, you know, say go straight to the meat, or vegetables and things like that. No, they get the milk, you know, they get the soft food. They don't have no tea. Yeah, they don't have no tea.
That should be nasty as fuck. They hate eating this, but hey, look, you may not like it in the beginning because you start from ground up. Shit, when I first came in, they were just holding books. Just hold books, you know, and you obtain as much as you can.
Yeah, I did.
Give Romans 12, verse 3.
That's right, because people got this misconception where, like I said, they want to be the top guy so quickly, and like I said, it don't work like that, man, because like I said before, once you become Mr. Know-it-all, like I say, become prideful, and then after that, what? You start going against the elders, telling myself, no, they wrong. This is not how I see it, I write more books, this and that, and I know how this operates, man. You know what? I think I'm about doing my own thing, and then what? Like you said, then he get influences and what he get other fellows to follow him. We've seen that before. Of course, we didn't call out any names, and they haven't even been long in the quote unquote, as they would say, the truth. And after that, what? Deciding their own thing. Now they, now they speaking of heresies and madness.
Yeah, I'm Gabriel. I had an epiphany. Niggas have said this shit. There was an old nigga, old Rochester kid. Niggas say he was Michael, and he was the head of the kingdom. Bugged out, demonic. That's what happened when all that reading, he go home, just read all goddamn day from 5 a.m. to fucking 11 p.m. The scriptures say you can't be over righteous either, man. You gotta learn how to balance within the world. You can't be a super duper Israelite neither, man.
Yeah, well rounded.
You gotta know how to balance it, or you will bug the fuck out. You're a super duper Israelite. Everything gotta be perfect. You trying to keep every law perfect. Bugging the hell out. And that's what happened to these guys,
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Romans chapter 12 and 3. It says, "For I say, though the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as the Most High has dealt to every man the measure of faith."
Yeah, every man has their own measure in this thing. Alright? Some brothers got a penny, some brothers got 2 pennies, some brothers got a talent, some brothers got 3 talents. Alright? You just take what the Lord has given you and you utilize it to the best of your ability. But you know in your spirit what you are. If you in tune with the spirit, you know who you are and it's truth. And if you don't know, then just wait until that comes to you. And you feel it like, okay, this is who I am in the truth amongst the body. This is where I fit well. This is where I help the best. And you take hold upon that and you run with it. And you be happy with the position that you at. You don't desire too much and you don't desire too little. You just be content with what thou has been given. You brothers got it.
Alright, come on. Keep reading.
That's the point of that.
Okay.
Yeah, God. So, that was pretty much, the gist of it, man. It was like, like I said, that's why he say, wait your time, man. Have patience. So that way, the Lord will exalt you in due time, when the Lord needs you, man. Like I said, even says that, that brothers got different talents, man. Like I said, everybody's going to be an excellent reader. Like I said, not everybody's going to be according to the precepts, man. Not everybody's going to have, income like any other brothers, man. Like I said, every brother has a lot to play in, man. Just know your role and have patience, man. Like I said, the Lord's not looking for a top guy, man. Like I said, the Lord already established the elders a great millstone, the apostles, man. And the Lord gonna keep it like that until we get out of here, man. Just be thankful that that you're in the truth, man. First and foremost, that you have to understand it, man. Because like I said, the Lord could have picked anybody else. The Lord could have picked up stones if he wanted to, man. Yahweh could have reigned. Yahweh could have reigned to the glory from himself.
Alright, I got precept. Right, just going into being over righteous, man. We not supposed to be over righteous, man. You're supposed to deal accordingly, man. Because we still in the land of our captivity. We still got to deal with these heathens, man, and 2/3 Jake. So it's best not to overdo it. You know what I mean? Because you can lose out and ultimately lose out on the spirit, man. Ecclesiastes 7:16 says, "Be not over righteous much, neither take thyself over wise." It says, "Why shouldest thou destroy thyself, man?"
Beautiful.
You don't want to destroy yourself, man. You want to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, of course. But you know what I'm saying. You want to Clark Kent it. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be out in the forefront.
And you at work with an incense in your nostrils, your blood current, your earlobe. Looking at your coworkers, bug eyed. You got the full garment on in the break room. You ain't gonna have no job, man. You destroying yourself. You don't know how to play Clark Kent. You don't know how to talk to people in the world. You just over righteous. You cutting everybody you see. How the fuck you gonna work in captivity? How you gonna get your daily bread if you're not able to play Clark Kent? You gotta play Clark Kent. Cause we go in how we go in, these motherfuckers will lock us up. They'll say, well, this nigga crazy. He talking about I'm gonna die if I don't put this shrimp down. You know, you'll destroy yourself, man. You'll make your captivity worse than what it has to be. You'll put more burden upon yourself. Even like when you're dealing with women, you don't have to let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. You sitting there telling her you just got with her. Now you trying to make her Sarah or Rebecca. You trying to turn her into one of the elect ladies. That's in the Lord's hands. The Lord, just like the Lord has chosen his government, his sons, he's also chosen the elect ladies. It ain't some chick you met at the bar. So why are you trying to force the truth upon her? You gotta know that, hey, just deal with her according to knowledge, deal with her wisdom. You know she a worldly woman. If you want to pop her, you play it down. You know? And plus, the Lord, one major gift the Lord has given us is to be able to read spirits. So you know how far you can take it with a certain woman any damn way. Or just anybody in general. Because we're able to read spirits.
That's right.
Some people you may be able to tell them a little something about the truth. And then you know where to stop it at. Some people you can't tell them nothing at all about the truth. Because you know they just don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but that's it all. That's it on that.
Yeah, God, another scripture too, where it says, "Let's be not over righteous, man." Why should that show that stuff? You know, a lot of people want to be too righteous. You know, coming in, say, "Oh, I'm from the tribe of Judah. You should listen to me." No, I heard that. That's funny, man. I was laughing, man. You know, like I said, hey, that's what it says. Well, ye err not knowing the scriptures, man.
Yeah, because why would you want to put a hindrance on yourself when you know that you've been commanded to feed the sheep? You know that you got to do this work, and you know you got to build yourself up. And we supposed to, the scripture says, Zephaniah 3:9 says, "Wait ye upon me." So we're supposed to wait on Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We're not supposed to take matters in our own hands and try to cut every heathen or Edomite that we see. No, man. You know, we just supposed to learn the scriptures and teach and freely give, you know, what we've been taught, you know, through these epistles. You know, and when Yahweh Shai comes back, then we can get busy and start to, you know what I'm saying, get our vengeance once he gets his first. You know, the scriptures speak about let all things be done decently in order, and you out of order. You know, because when I first came into you had Jake want to do the old kiss in the boot thing, man. You know, so that's being over righteous, man. You know, we are slaves, man. We are princes that are exiled. So until we've been reinstated, you know, our power and our inheritance, man, hey, we just gotta relax and sit back and just take the hell that we've been given.
Yeah, you got somebody kissing your boot, but you got clock in the morning. Like, come on, man. What is that doing? Nothing. He kissing your boot, but he make more money than you.
Yeah.
He got more liberty than you. That ain't doing nothing for you. You just need, like the brother said, right now we in captivity, so we need to do the things that's building us up to get us back to our inheritance, which is being princes of the power.
That's right.
Yeah, because all it's doing is just filling up your pride and your ego. And what happens, what the scripture say about pride says, before a fall is pride, man. You know, so when you had that pride, man, just know your destruction is coming, man. Because look at Esau, he's the most proudest nation. Look at it, proud. You got the song "Proud to be an American." You know, he got his flag in every other country. You know, his language is spread throughout the four corners of the earth. So this damn devil is proud. He's going to get it the worst. You know? That was it.
Yeah, God, man. So, hey, man, that was a beautiful lesson, man. So, you know, like I said, you know, like I said, even us that been here for a long time, man, sometimes, you know, maybe we have to go back to the middle school and remind us, man, because, like I said, there are many examples, man, when you think you know it all, and the Lord will give you, you know, a test, you know, an easy test, you know. Well, you know, something, you know, depending on how the Lord, you know, tests you, man, whatever it be. Like I say, maybe, like I said, hey, man, the most common ones I see, man, you know what I mean, that Jacob was go for is women, man. You know, be surprised, man. The women. I mean, we talk about it so much. You know, a lot of people talking about something. Oh, okay, we get it. We tired of the woman. Yeah, but at the same time, though, you know, like I said, you say it, but when the Lord tests you, like I said, when you least expect it, now you're over here huff on the heels for the woman.
Yeah, now you simping. But you was just cursing out the woman because you couldn't get one. Now that you got one, you simping. Nah, man, that ain't. But you got dudes that do it.
Huh?
They just mad that they can't have one. Then when they get one, they simple. You ain't truly in this thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just mad at your situation in life.
Mm.
But you can be mad at your situation in life, but you also got to know why you're doing this.
Mm.
This is not just some part-time shit. We live this. This is who we are. When people come up and ask us, what religion is this? What organization? This ain't no religion. This ain't no organization. This is us. Just like how Moab say, this is us. How Ammon say, this is us. This is us. This is who we are as a people.
Mm. God. So with that, hopefully brothers was edified. As always, this is Great Mills of Virginia. As always, to give related news, article, lessons for the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And as always, first and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Ba'Shem Rakabadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone War for teaching us the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutation to Yahweh that is putting this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, so lead to the best of the ability, scattered the four corners of the earth. With that, I want to say, Kwame Sharala,
Kwame Sharala,
Shalom.
Shalom.